Welcome to my perspective. It's your host Rick, along
JC.
with JC. She don't like my hat though, but I know the fans feeling it. Fans feeling it.
Oh, please. No, I don't like
Man,
it.
you a hater.
I
Nah,
don't like it.
it's not a real animal.
It don't look like it.
It's not a real animal. You know what I'm saying? I feel a little squirrely today. But
Oh,
so
baby.
Josh, I got a question.
I don't have no answers today.
Oh, you don't got no answers to that. That's crazy.
You did already
So
see me do it earlier, offline.
we're gonna end up getting on that topic at a later point. But so I do have a question. Uh, what do you think a limit is on baby fathers and baby mothers? Like you have a dating limit. Like let's say, are you cool with if I had like four baby moms, but my personality is everything? Like I'm the shit. Everything is just I give you chills, and I'm gonna give you my response, or vice versa. It wouldn't be. I mean, it don't have to be me. I'm just saying, just in general.
No. I get you.
You got a limit on that?
I can't say that I have a limit on it because I never dealt with that. I I guess I would have to see what those interactions look like, right? But also, are we like, what's the significance of our relationship? Like, we go together, or we just
Yeah,
talking?
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
what?
you know what? Because you'd have to already know. So we don't go together yet, but we just talking. Nonetheless,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like you get the same outcome.
but I feel like no, because I feel like if we just talking, it don't matter, right? We just talking, right? Because then I'm going to see how you engage this into the third, like
So that shit don't bother you.
not we just talking. If we just talking, like there's no expectation. I mean, like you wanted to grow, right?
But you,
You will
but, you,
hope so.
but I'll be an investment. So you don't think that like you wouldn't have no issue with that?
I'm not saying I don't have an issue. I can't say I have an issue until I see the interactions between you and your four baby moms.
All right. So in general, you wouldn't have no issue with the fact that I got the number four on there. It'd just be how I interacted before them.
Yeah, it depends on like if somebody you still smashing somebody still feeling you, like y'all disrespectful, like y'all got a lot of drama, like nah,
Right,
I'm
right.
not dealing with none of that. You can have
So the
one baby
number
mom,
don't
it could
matter.
be the same.
The
I
number
think
don't
it
matter.
depends. The number don't matter because it could be somebody with one baby mom and they can have all the drama in the world. I don't need that in my life. Like
That's beautiful. That's
I've
a nice thing.
I've never been that baby mom. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And I've never dealt with that.
Right.
So I think I talked about this before. Like I don't have experience with the toxic baby mom, like I was never that person. You know what I'm saying? Like it was what it was. Like okay, whatever. Like all my issues that if I had any were with the father. Like I'm not calling nobody. I'm not doing none of that. And I also never dealt with anybody who had those issues that impacted me. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever they went through pertaining to their child, they went through. It didn't reach me. You know what I'm saying? It didn't impact how me and my person interacted, how we engaged. Like the drama never made it to my doorstep, if that makes sense.
But I wanna bring the numbers up though. All right, so let's say I had six. Don't matter, right?
You keep talking about the numbers
Oh, you
again.
right, you right. I had 10. I had
For
10. The man
me, for
for
me,
you. Yeah, no
you
drama.
can have
All
10
10.
baby moms. I won't be
You
number
gonna be
11 though.
11.
Like I won't
Why
be
not?
11.
Why not?
What?
So you're not planning on getting pregnant.
Not at all.
Okay, so I could just have my 10 and you cool that just you gonna be stepmom and all my kids
Uh,
and we gonna
I,
get married.
stepmom and who? They have
What you mean?
mothers.
What
They
you
have
mean?
mothers. They have
But
mothers.
but technically if we get married, you stepmom. It's
No,
10 of them. Like it's 10 of them. That's unavoidable.
but you're asking how many is too many,
Yeah,
right?
but clearly you ain't got no limit. This nigga, you an unlimited nigga. So like, all right, so I'm gonna
I'm not
drop
saying
10
I don't have a
on
limit. First of all, let's
you.
take it all the way back. I have a limit for children, so it don't matter how many. Like all the baby moms is not even going to be ever affected in my life because I have one child. I'm not dating anybody that has more than two. Period.
But wait, I'm just confused because that's what you just said
Period.
5 seconds ago. You just said you had no drama.
Because I don't have no drama, but for me, I have one child, and it's all, and my child is grown now. So at this point, you can have 10 baby moms, as long as all 10 of your kids are grown. I don't care. Like, so I think that's the difference, right? Having an adult child, I'm not going to date anybody who has children younger than my child.
They're not all adults. The first one is an adult.
We're not
The
even
other
dating.
one, the other,
We're not even dating.
you're trifling. That's cold.
How?
That's cold. No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
How?
I can't disagree with you like that heavily because, yeah, you know, double
Can you
standard about the
imagine,
issue.
right? Think
About the
about
issue is double standard.
but think about your youngest child, right? And think about dating somebody with a 2-year-old. Make it make sense for me.
Well, I get it. I get it. I know what I'm gonna say, but no, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Make it make sense for me. No.
But I mean, I get it. I hear you. But in the beginning, you was talking heavy.
Yeah, if you got 10 baby moms and all 10 of your children are adults, yes, we can talk.
You dating an old nigga, definitely certified. That nigga is 60.
It's probably some 40s out here with 10 kids. Stop it.
You ain't lying. You not lying. But you know what? Age ain't gotta be on that. He could have just been. He could have them loading them up individually.
What's your limit for baby dads?
Ha 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 ha. What's my limit? You know, at first it got to be a lot of other flags before that. But if we get there, I'm just saying it's gonna be a lot of flags before that. What's my limit with baby dads?
You don't have one.
I was gonna say two. I was gonna say two. Three. You gotta. Something gotta be about her. She got three. She got three. She gotta be. She got 6 figures. She finna put me up somewhere nice. Like it gotta be something. It gotta be something. Cause there gotta be something there. But yeah, three. Like I said, 3 gotta look nice. I could do 2. You know what I'm saying? But I agree. By that point, once you put the number out there, it really depends on their relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, ain't nothing wrong.
That's important.
Yeah, ain't nothing, and I would respect. There's nothing wrong with having multiple. I don't want to say it like that. Like there's nothing wrong, but things happen. Not everybody's story is the same, so I'm not gonna say and judge you for that. You know, being at what it is, but it's really like how you carry yourself. You know, and how
it's still your preference to be like, oh, you have 5 children by 5 different men or 5 children by 5 different women. I choose not to take this further or not engage with you. I think that's your preference. Like, I don't think it's about judging or anything. I think is regardless of how you feel about the situation, that's just a lot of people and possibly a lot of interactions that you might not have much to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But honestly, I think I got more of a limit on the children than I do the baby fathers.
But if it's
yeah, you can have one baby father, but y'all got like 4 kids. I want that.
Why not? Because I've heard that argument before, but give me the why not behind it. I've heard men and women say that.
It's too much. First of all, okay. There's 3 things behind that. One, that's too much rinse and reuse. All right, nah.
Mm-mm. But what if they was in a 15-year relationship?
That's what I'm saying. That's too much of a strain. That's too much of a strain. So 4, man, y'all still got a relationship.
But okay, I
don't care how you want to put it. That's very hard to just disconnect. That nigga gave you 4 and you left. 4?
But they could have been married and something could have happened and they got divorced. They still have 4 children. So are we saying it's a difference between married couples and just couples who were together, living together, boyfriend and girlfriend? Because I feel like that's what you're saying. But because if you're married to somebody and you have 4 children and then you divorce.
Right, but we talking about preference nonetheless. Like, so you married, that's the thing for me at the same time.
We are talking about preference, but I'm just saying you're making it like I don't understand. Like you're saying, right, like, oh, it's love there, like it's still something there. So you're saying if you're with one person, you have multiple children. But there's one person.
Don't say multiple. We gotta be 4. I'm listening.
4. 4. So that's your number 4. If you're with one person, you have 4 children with this one person, which can be considered semi-healthy depending on the relationship, whatever. You're saying you don't want it because for you, there's still a connection. There's still some semblance of wanting to be with that person. I think it would depend on how old the 4th child is.
Nah,
How long you had to be together.
That's a lot of factors. But I'm not saying that person, like the lady, would have the same thing for the guy. The guy, I think, would have something still attached to her.
But you don't know that.
Statistically, to what I think is
statistically, I'm gonna need you to start pulling up.
Listen. Statistically,
where are the statistics?
I think that women would have, they're more prone to let somebody go after some point. I mean, after 4 kids and she done tried or whatever. She gave up. She done. It's him that don't want to let go of her.
But that's an assumption. Every relationship not the same. That's an
assumption. It is an assumption, but the percentage.
Again, we talk about percentages and facts and statistics. I need to see them.
You don't need to see shit. Like that don't mean.
I do.
So how you know what you see online percentage wise is real?
I would like fact based statistics on this podcast.
To my experience, or well, I don't have that type of experience, but my point is.
But you sure?
Statistically, I don't know 4 kids. Look, I just, it just ain't for me, and I ain't here to judge you. I just nah. It's just not for me. Speaking of that, what's her name? Shorty from I think it was Basketball Wives, or I don't watch the shit either, but it was a statement from that. Her son is 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend is 22.
Drea.
Yes. Okay. That shit is outrageous. What's your thoughts on that?
We always jumping from things to things. I would agree. There is no way on this planet I'm dating anyone remotely close to my son's age.
Bro, that is so disrespectful. It's crazy.
I feel like regardless of your occupation, your status, there's nothing that's going to compel me as a 38-year-old to go look for someone who's 18, 19 years old. Like, I don't even want somebody that's 30. So, yeah, I just, but whatever her reasons are. But, yeah, it's going to always be a no for me. Like, no, and I also went with someone my age wanting to date my son. Cause like, what can this young adult do for you? Like, what's going on? And I get it. He has money, in that situation. So that's the, what he can do for her or whatever. They love each other, whatever the case is. But I really feel like it's not.
Do they? So we're not looking at that on some rape shit? It's not rape, excuse me. We're not looking at that because if it was vice versa, we know we're going to double standard this though. We know we're going to double standard this. It has to be. Because it's widely accepted for this to be okay. We're not talking about this online, right? We're not taking nobody to court on some Diddy shit.
But here's my thing. And I don't want to go too far off into a tangent because depending on where you are, age of consent is either 16 or 18, right? So, and also we also know that when it comes to males dealing with older females, it is less reported as a sex crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's trifling. Right.
It's still trifling. Nonetheless, it is still 100%. Trifling. It still should be, within the same realm. But just going back to that, like at 22 and 38, like there's no laws against y'all being together. You know what I'm saying? So the way we look at it as like, oh, that's crazy, she's dating a child. Legally, there is no wrongness to what has occurred. You know what I'm saying? I just think that. And I think more so than anything, it's the fact that she has a child that's the exact same age as her. That's
my issue. That's my issue. Because anything else, that wouldn't even be my business.
Yeah, I don't think it would have held the same weight had she not had a 22-year-old son and been dating a 22-year-old versus if all of her kids were really young. You know what I'm saying? Or even early teens, you know what I'm saying, it might have not been looked at the same way. But because sometimes in the eyes of us, like if you're looking at this person this way, you know, like the same age as your son, like how do you differentiate, you know what I'm saying, between your child and this person, or like why is it even okay to even consider someone in your child's age bracket as a spouse, as a significant other?
Right.
So yeah, but I mean, I think again, next to the baby mom, baby dad thing, it depends on everyone's perspective, right? If you have 10 children by 10 different people, like, is it an age thing? Like for me, like your kids gotta be 18 or older. Is it a situation where, oh, I don't want you to talk to none of your baby moms. I don't want you to talk to none of your baby. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is going to look at it differently based off how much they want to be with this person, or how much they're willing to concede, or, you know, really integrate into that person's life. Do I want to help you take care of 10 kids? You know what I'm saying? Like those
That's
are the
just a lot
things.
of stress. It's a lot of stress.
I mean, or it could be very, you know, whatever the people decide to make it, because again, that's not going to be our story, you know. But I feel like everybody's going to have their limit.
I mean, I hear you. Because you got your limit is 10, but I understand.
10 grown adults. Yeah, 10 grown children. I'm with it.
Yo,
If they
you are.
grown, listen, what is my due diligence if all your children are grown? Whether we
I
get
feel
married
you.
or not.
I feel you. At the other end is different. At the other end, it's different.
But
Because you
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
if you flip that double standard, 10. Shorty done shot 10 out. Same chick. I'm
But
good.
that's again, like that's always gonna go back to what women are willing to do versus what men are willing to do. Now,
Yeah.
if you had 10 kids and they all are from the ages of 10 down, we can't make nothing shake.
Don't matter. You still had 10 kids. Don't matter. To me, anyways. Like you said what you said, but
But I'm just
nah.
saying, but again, like, you know, that's your perspective. I say it mine. So that's
Yeah.
my thing. You're saying you don't want four kids might be too much for you by the
Yeah.
same person,
Not
which I
heavy.
feel is insane.
Yeah. I got you.
Which is insane. Oh my
Really?
god, you had 4 people by the same person? I don't want to talk to you. I think
Yeah.
that's crazy. I think that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I'm good. Just
Okay.
good. That's just I ain't call you no slut or none of that. That's not how I feel. It's not in that realm. In case anybody wants to be offended, if they have 4 kids, I'm not saying shit don't snap back. You know what I'm saying? I
No,
just
what
not
I'm
me.
saying is I think your perspective is the opposite of what a lot of people's perspectives would be. You're saying you don't want the female that has 4 children by one person, versus some people be like, oh, you got 4 baby dads. No, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you're thinking about the relationship between the man and the woman and the longevity of them having 4 children together.
But I feel the same way if it was 4 different men.
But that's not what you stated though. So that's why I was kind of
No, I
honing in
feel
on
you.
that part.
No, it happened 4 times. Now again, um, that's too much baby dads to me. And at the same time, you know what also makes a difference? If you got cesarean. Yep.
What?
Once I know you had a cesarean the second time, I said, all right, maybe we could. But that's with the
So this,
3 kids thing. That's
so this what we're not going to do. We're not going to get into that conversation because as a man, as a man,
what I got ignorant? I got ignorant. Well, as a man, what?
you're about to get ignorant.
Wait, what as a
You're
man, what?
As a man, I don't think you should be the one having the conversation on when you want to deal with a woman, whether she had 4 vaginal births or 2 cesareans and 2
Why not? I'm not speaking
because
on
because
anybody's.
because
I'm generalizing the vagina I'm speaking on.
you're about to be ignorant, and I don't want to hear that conversation.
Okay, I don't think I'm being ignorant though.
As a man speaking on a woman's vagina after giving vaginal birth or cesarean birth, you're being ignorant because you're talking about one thing that you're looking for after the fact, and I don't want to have that conversation. Simple.
Okay.
All right.
I respectfully, I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you. We can talk about it after this because I don't
We
see
can
the
definitely
ignorant.
talk about it. We can definitely talk about it off camera. I just don't feel like that
No,
shit.
no, I
Okay.
understand. But
All right.
I'm not trying to offend anybody that has cesarean or natural. I think it's beautiful either way. I know what I
We're not talking,
mean.
but
You know
we're
what I'm
not talking.
saying?
We're not talking about it.
All right, you're
We're not
right. You're
talking.
right. You're right.
We're not talking
All
about
right. So I guess we're gonna shoot another one. She can clean this
we wrap
one.
this up and we can convene
JC
online.
finna kill me, huh?
We can you wanna end this?
I think I don't know. I'm in a hot seat for a second. Should I? Say, I might want to
Maybe.
give you a hat. You going hunting? Shit.
I don't want that head. And I want you to take it off next segment.
I'm gonna watch the comments load up on this one. Anyway, JC, thanks for your time. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
the input as usual, and we get spicy next time.
Absolutely. Bye.